We get a lot of questions about what Ascension is and how it started. Let me start with my name. My name is Marjan Langbroek, and how am I involved in Ascension? Well, to tell you the truth, it wasn't me who started the company, it was my husband, Johan. I met him a long time ago and we fell in love and we got married and had 2 children. He was a businessman, not spiritual at all, neither was I. We were just a regular family, going to our work, raising our children. But in the course of our marriage, I saw him change from a businessman to a very spiritual being. As a businessman, he didn't have a fulfilled life. He had a good job, but that was not what he was looking for. He was looking for more in life. He started reading, he followed seminars, he followed educations, he started meditating, he met people that felt the same way. There's more to life than just having a job and earning money. And slowly, I saw him change into a really spiritual man. During these meditations with his group, he got information about energy and how energy can improve the world. This specific energy was Ascension energy. This Ascension energy balances everything. It balances people, animals, houses, plants, the whole world. But how do you get this energy into this world? The energy is there, but you can't grab it. You need something to hold it. So these crystal tools, these quartz tools that we got, is pyramids and all kind of things. We found a way of basically somebody told Johan how to get the energy, this Ascension energy, into these products so people have something to hold on to, and this energy in these products spreads around their environment and it balances everything that's in their neighborhood. So this is what happened. Johan felt the need to spread this energy on the planet because it's really good for the planet. So he decided to set up a company called Ascension, and these tools are called Ascension tools. So our Ascension tools bring balance in your life. But how do you know what balance is? Because you live your life and you don't even notice that you're living it. So you feel well, you're not ill too much. Still, you might not be in balance. And how is that possible? It's because of the mobile phones. It's about internet, it's about your computer. Most people spend a big part of their day looking at small screens. This affects the balance in your cells, in your body. It affects the balance in your body processes. So in the end, you will become ill. It's not for nothing that there are so many people that do not feel well. And this is the main reason for it. So how can we help balance that? It's because if you wear one of the tools or you have a pyramid in your home, it balances all the cells in your body. And how does it do that? Well, it's difficult to explain, but the best way to explain it is compare it to an orchestra that does not have a conductor. Every musician can play a really wonderful tune, but if they don't play the same tune, it sounds really awful. So you put a conductor in front of the orchestra, and this conductor tells everybody, now you need to play this, you need to play that. It brings everything together. So now it's in balance, it's in harmony, and you have a wonderful tune played by the whole orchestra. This is the same with the processes in your life. Ascension is the conductor that brings everything together, that makes everything cooperate together, all to make you feel well. Because in the end, the state in which you are meant to be, why you were born, how you are born, is to be in balance, to feel really well. This is what you need to be, and Ascension helps you to achieve that. How come our tools work so well? There are 2 reasons. The first is the energy that we put on there in Cyprus. The second one is the holy geometry. Every tool follows the measurements of the holy geometry, and the holy geometry makes sure that everything is in balance. Every tool is checked, are the dimensions okay, is the color okay, Is there any irregularities in there? Are there bubbles in there? It sometimes happens, but it doesn't affect the workings of the tool, but still people buy it and you need to buy something really perfect. So we want it to be perfect. We make sure that we check every product. Setting up a company in this society is not an easy thing to do, but he did it anyway. It was a success straight away. There are a lot of people that feel the energy. But Holland is not a big country and Johan had the need to put it all around the world. So he went to the neighbor country, to Germany. He went to a fair there in Bremen. It's a city in the north of Germany. He didn't know anybody there. He just thought, let me go there. Let's see what kind of people are there. In Bremen, there is this woman called Jutta Pangratz. She lives in Bremen. She is a Heilpraktiker, which is a kind of doctor in alternative therapies. And she didn't want to go to this fair. It was a really beautiful spring day. She wanted to go out. But a voice told her, before you can go out, you need to go to this fair. There is somebody waiting for you there. She said, I don't want to go. But this voice kept on persisting, you need to go there. Okay, she said, okay, I'll go there, but I'll be out there in half an hour because I'm just going to look around and then I will go sit by the river and have a coffee and whatever. She came into this fair. She didn't look at one single stand there. She went straight to Johan's stand. Johan was waiting there for her. They didn't know each other, but they were like drawn together because of this ascension energy. They talked for over 2 hours. And when they were done, Jutta was convinced that this would work in her praxis, in her personal life. So she bought some tools, but she was still like, can I believe it? Yes or no, because this is too good to be true. So she bought some and she used it in her praxis and it did wonders. So she was convinced. After some time she said, okay, Johan, you know what? I will set up Ascension Germany for you. So she started there. In the meantime, she's really big. She doesn't only sell in Germany, but also in Austria, in Switzerland, in Poland, in Hungary, all the German and speaking countries. She sells there and she does a really wonderful job. That was Germany. Country number 2. First Holland, then Germany. We found a person in France, basically in the same way. It's not like Ascension finds people. People find Ascension. They are drawn to the energy because it lifts you up in a crazy way. We found a person that this person quit in the meantime. He had other things to do. France we handle now from our head office in Cyprus. How did we end up in Cyprus? Well, very easy. It's raining in Holland and the sun is shining in Cyprus, so we decided for that reason to move to Cyprus. Our children had left the house. We wanted a better life, and a better life for us, part of it was the climate, sunshine, happy people. So we moved there. The head office moved there too. We still did things together. We didn't have any staff, nothing. We did everything ourselves. But it became too big, so we needed somebody to help us. And on Cyprus we met Adriana. Adriana is a wonderful person. She's very capable. She's a lovable person. She handles our head office on Cyprus. She takes care of everything. She takes care that everybody has their tools in time. She ships to Germany, she ships to Holland, she ships to Portugal, to whatever needs to be done, she does it. And she also does the administration of the company. She's my personal assistant in a big sense of the word. She does so much good for me. So that was Adriana. So that was taken care of. Now Johan could focus on other things. That's what he thought. But the universe always has something else in store for you, right? So we moved to Portugal. We've had enough of Cyprus. 7 years of eternal sunshine was more than enough. It was too warm. We decided to look for a country with a milder climate, but still better than Holland. So we ended up in Portugal. Portugal is a wonderful country. Johan really loved it here. We found a nice house in Sintra. We moved there and we were planning to spend the rest of our life there. As I said, universe has other things in store for you. After 4 months, Johan passed away, completely unexpected. He had a heart attack and he was gone in a minute. I decided to stay in Portugal for the time being. This was the place that my husband chose, the house that my husband chose. I decided to stay there. And in the meantime, the company, what to do with it? I was always involved, but not on a spiritual side, more on the practical side. Is the ordering system work? Is the stock there in time? I was more the back office to take care that everything was there. But now I was on my own. Fortunately, all those people around me, Jutta, Adriana, everybody and people in Holland, they supported me really well. And I decided I can't let these people down. And also, I can't let Johan down. And I can't let myself down. I spent 10 years building this company with my husband. How can I leave that alone? So I decided to push the company and to see if I could make Johan's dream come true and also make it my dream. Because pursuing another person's dream, it's not enough. It needs to be your dream also. But it became my dream. And I found Paulo. We found Paulo already before Johan passed away. Paulo was basically a little bit like Johan, in regular job, but not happy, not fulfilled. And he also, I could sense that he is also a very spiritual being, not aware of it yet. So I thought, oh, this is the guy that I need to set up Portugal. So I asked him, and he said yes. To my big surprise, he said yes. So Paulo is now running Portugal, and it's also not only Portugal, but also other countries. Since Johan passed away, it's like there's so much support from the other side. Everything is going like really well, really fast. I have all happy people around me, which lifts me up, because I can tell you it's not easy to do this on your own. I have so much support, and it's Ascension that does that. In the meantime, Cyprus also had an uplift from, I don't know what, but it had an uplift. Katie, who was a friend of ours already when we lived there, she already knew the Ascension energy, but she also got in a phase of her life when she wasn't really happy and she wanted something more and something more purposeful. So this spring she decided, let me see if I can run Ascension Cyprus. And she did. She's setting up Ascension Cyprus. She's going like all the other countries. It's really amazing what's happening there. The support is, it's amazing. It's amazing. So I expect that if we open another country, we will have the same. We just need to now see what's going on here. Then we will go to other countries to find people that have the same spirit. Like, I need to do this to have purpose in my life. I want to do this. I want a purposeful life. I want Ascension in my life. I want to set up this company in my country. That is the kind of company that I would love to have, and that's what I am aiming for.